much to tell you again and show you today. I love my Monday chat, and for those who are new to my channel, these videos are very long. So if you have about 40 minutes spare, grab yourself a cup of tea, coffee, glass of wine, because these are long chats. Let me start with my hair. It's been a while since I curled my hair, but whenever I do and I post photos on Instagram or anywhere, people say, can we have a tutorial, can we have a tutorial? I have done so many tutorials for curly hair. I think I've got a couple tutorials on my own hair with 2 different tools, and I have it with extensions. So what I will do, I have a playlist called All About Hair, and you will find so many videos in there to do with hair if you want to know my color as well. There is a video, I think it'll be the first one in a playlist, because that's a question that I get a lot about what colors I have in my hair. So please go to that playlist. I will link it down below in the description box, and you will find all the videos that I've done to do with my hair. There are some really old ones when I still had my inverted bob, so there is lots of videos in there. Talking about my hair, I've recently had it chopped off a bit. I had probably inch taken off from the back because suddenly my hair looked so damaged, and I couldn't work it out why, but I think I know now why. So I've got a new hairdryer. And I know it is so expensive for a hairdryer, but I love it. My other hairdryers still would cost, you know, the Babyliss, Boutik or whatever, about £100, so that's very expensive. But I am very serious about blow drying. If you are serious about styling your hair, then I would really invest in this. And I'm talking about the Dyson hairdryer. It is unlike anything else, and it's funny because if you look at all the hairdryers in years and years, the shape and design haven't changed, and this is really revolutionary. I love it. I'm not going to go into science because you can read about it. So what happened, I am just so lucky that my husband is absolutely obsessed with gadgets. He has some gadgets that you would not imagine. He's just a proper gadget man. He goes onto those websites, GoFundMe, you know, when people coming up with some new stuff and you fund them, and then if the project goes ahead, you get that product sent. So he does that all the time, which I think is nice because that helps new businesses as well. But sometimes it can be pain in the butt because, like, he doesn't cook at all. He is not very good at cooking. He's very good at barbecues. He's a barbecue king, but anything else. But he's obsessed with kitchen gadgets, and he buys me so much crap that I cannot tell you. I remember he came home once with this electric potato peeler. It was like a standing thing. You stuff the potato on it, you turn the button, and this blade peeled the potato. And I'm like, that is going to take 3 times as long. Then I have to wash it. Then I have to store it everywhere. I don't want it. I'm very happy just peeling my potatoes with a knife. So yeah, he does come home very often with the oddest things, and some are good finds, some I use and I like it, but some are absolutely useless. So before we went to New York, we went to take Louis to my friends, remember, to leave him with her, and she had it, and I just heard about this hairdryer, and I talked to Paul. He said, oh, it's just a gimmick, you know, he didn't want to hear about it. But when we went to my friend, he could actually see it, and he was like, and that was it. Oh, we found out actually, because I thought I could, because it's so small and so light, I thought we could, I could take it to New York, but we didn't know if this had dual voltage. So we found out Dyson, and we asked them, and they said, no, it is just for UK. well, European voltage. I don't know if you already have them in US, but they were gonna make one with US voltage, and as far as I know, they had no plans to make it dual voltage. So I thought, well, I'm not buying it. I've got a hairdryer. I have a travel hairdryer. I will just take that. Anyway, when we got back home 2 days later, I got a delivery and he just surprised me buying me this, and I was so happy. It is amazing, but it is so powerful. It says on there that it won't burn you because it's got some internal thermometer that measures like 200 times per second the temperature and adjusts it so it doesn't burn you. Maybe that's true, but still it is so powerful that you have to be careful. And let me plug it in so I can. It is not very loud. It is very powerful. It has these controls here. So this one is for the speed and this one is for the temperature. So if I turn it on, you probably won't be able to see it, but it's got 3 settings from the hottest, and then it's got 3 settings for the power, and it also has a cool shot. It is so comfortable to hold. I like it how short this is, because I blow dry my hair with round brush. You know, holding this when you have like the normal size hairdryer is probably that long with the nozzle. You have to hold it quite far away from your head, and it's really hard on your arms, you know. But this is amazing, and I've always looked like, I like the travel hairdryers because they are so short, but they are not very powerful. The nozzles are not very concentrated, so they are not good for me, like for everyday use. The filter is here. Can you see this perforated thing? It's got a little thing to attach so you can hang it. And I think I don't know what the whole mechanism is, but it is amazing. It comes with 2 nozzles. I think this one is a bit wider. I think this one is called smoothing and this one is called styling. And it comes with a diffuser as well, and it comes with like a rubber mat to rest it on. And what I love about it, look at this, these nozzles are magnetic. They are magnetic, so you know, when you, depends how you dry your hair, you need to change the position of the nozzle. You don't have to try to pull it, then you can just turn it. And also this doesn't get hot, so you know, with a normal hairdryer you try to change the nozzle and it's really hot. This doesn't get hot, so I absolutely love it. But what I wanted to say, if you have fine hair like me, and you know, hair that is not in tip-top condition, because I obviously bleach my hair, don't ever use it on the highest heat setting, because that's what I was doing. I was used to that with my other hair dryers, and because this one is more powerful, it dries, you know, in half the time. It dries your hair quicker, makes it much smoother, makes your hair more smoother, so it doesn't need that heat unless you have really thick hair and stubborn hair. I really would advise never to use on the highest heat setting, and that's what I was doing, I think, for the first week or 2 weeks of me getting it. And then I suddenly noticed the ends of my hair were like, you know, really feathery and straw-like, and I could only put it down to this because I haven't changed anything else in my hair care. So what I did, I mean, at some point, I remember, you know, when your hair is so damaged at the ends that even when you blow dry it, it doesn't look right. You can't smooth the ends and it's just a nightmare. So I still have at least 2 weeks to go before I'm going to have my roots done. But I called my hairdresser and I said, you have to come and trim my hair because it just looks awful. I can't do anything with it. Even when I put in a ponytail, you could see the ends of it just looked like straw. So she came and she chopped off about inch of the back, because my back was much longer than the front, and just a bit of the front, and here from my layers. I've got a few like longer layers. And then I've bought good hair care system, I'll show you in a minute, and I've started using this hair dryer at the back where my hair is thicker, and because my hair is the thinnest on the side. At the back I use it on a second hottest, the middle one, and like full power, but at the front I use it on just the number 1 heat, the lowest heat, and number 2 power, and that really helped. So if you are planning on buying this, or if you've got it and you've got, you know, fine hair, damaged hair, be very careful. I'm not saying that, you know, this is hairdryer's fault. I always say about it, you know, no tools are damaging your nails or your hair, is whoever does it damages it. So it was my fault. I was using it far too hot for my hair, not thinking how powerful it is. I also invested in some good hair care, Kerastase, and this is quite expensive as well, but you know, I'll do anything for my hair to look as good as it can. And I got the Kerastase Resistance line. So I got the shampoo. This is strengthening shampoo. So, and for brittle, damaged hair and split ends. So I got the shampoo. What I don't like about this bottle, there is screw on. It doesn't have, you know, the little thing that you just press and it opens, but the smell is nice, you know, sort of hairdresser smell when you go to hairdresser. Instead of conditioner, I bought the mask, and I use it as a conditioner. So I just take tiny bit, because mask is obviously richer, and I use it as conditioner, then I wash it off. And maybe once a week I will use it as a mask that I put loads in, and I leave it there for half an hour or whatever. It smells very nice. And then I bought this Kerastase Resistant Ciment Thermique, which is a resurfacing strengthening milk, anti-breakage and anti-brittleness. And you just, it's like a very thin milk, and you put that in your washed hair and you leave it in. It's a bit like a leave-in conditioner. It protects from the heat as well. So I've been using that, and I tell you, I've washed my hair maybe 3 times with that since, and stopped using my hairdryer on like the highest setting, and I already see a difference in my hair. And obviously the trim has helped as well. I was quite upset that I had to trim my hair, because now it's a bit out of balance. I feel like if my fringe is very long, my hair should be longer. I can't have like just one length. It just does not suit me. So I don't know if to maybe shorten my fringe a bit. Probably will do that, because when my hair is straight, I feel like it's off balance a bit, but I can do that when I'm having my hair colored. So that's what's been happening with my hair. This is my second day hair, and that's what I will do sometimes on the second day, because I've blow dried my hair yesterday and it looked nice and everything. And when I wake up in the morning, some days it looks good, some days looks a bit flat, depends how I slept, and some days he has like kinks in it. So I will curl it, and like I said, I've got videos on it. My hair might have been shorter in those videos, but I curl it exactly the same way. Okay, the makeup as well. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen a couple of pictures. I had a lovely weekend. On Friday we went with our friends to a lovely country pub, which has beautiful garden, and it's a bit in the middle of nowhere. So we sat in a garden, they play music there, we had something to eat and drink. It was really lovely. And then yesterday we went to my sister-in-law's for barbecue, because it was her birthday. So I had a lovely weekend, and I've been wearing this makeup like non-stop. It's the quickest, I don't have to sit down and think about it. And I've noticed that I do this a lot in the summer, and I don't know if it's because of the tan, obviously it's all fake, but I don't know, I seem to, like last summer, I remember I would just use my Lorac Unzipped, and there were similar colours, you know, bronzy, rose goldy, with some shimmer. So this summer I've been wearing this look the most, and you all asking me tutorial. I have done tutorial for this look. This is the look that I did with the Charlotte Tilbury look in a palette. You know, I love this this brown eyeshadow in it, and that's all I would use on my eyelid and just pop off Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow. And people were asking me to have a dupe for that, because I understand the Charlotte Tilbury's palette is expensive and you might not want all the rest that is in it. I happen to really like it. It's very handy for me. I feel like I will use it even more in the winter, because the bronzer in there is a bit light, too light for me now. So I can use it as a contour, as just to warm up my face in the winter. The blushes are a bit light as well, so I probably will get more use out of it in the winter, but I love it. But I understand it's very expensive. So people been asking me about the dupe, and I tried to find a dupe for that brown shadow from that palette, but I couldn't. But what I have on my eyes today, and I've been doing it all the time, is something you won't believe what it is. And I think you get exactly the same look. I mean, you wouldn't know that they are different eyeshadows unless you had it side by side. If you have the Lorac Pro contouring palette, that's what I do. So instead of that brown shadow, I use this contour, which is the medium contour. I use it in my crease, like, you know, quite high up. Then right in my crease I use the deep contour, and I use it here on the side, and then I put the Makeup Geek foil eyeshadow, exactly the same that I would use with the Charlotte Tilbury. So what I will do, I will link that look in the description box as well, because I'm doing it exactly the same as with the Charlotte Tilbury, just with the Lorac Pro. And I think you get very similar look. I go underneath with the medium contour as well, and just put mascara on. So, you know, I should think that a lot of you have already that palette, and it's so handy. If I'm thinking, if I went away now, I would just take this palette, because I use it for my contour as well. I would take just a couple of foiled eyeshadows from Makeup Geek, and that's all I would need. So it's like a multitasking palette for me. Remember that you can use contours, bronzers, blushes. You can use it all on your eyes. If it's good for your face, you know, you've got the same skin. So you can use bronzers, contour powders, highlighting powders, you know, setting powders, anywhere you want on your face. So I thought I'd just tell you that. Now let's talk about the sunglasses again. So the Michael Kors Aviators. So I did last Monday the video, and I know I've been boring you on Instagram and Snapchat with it, and I showed them to you as well in my last Monday video, so you could see it actually on the camera. And I must say, most of you said that you love them and they look good, but I should know, you know, and I always try to follow this rule with everything I buy. Maybe not makeup, but with clothes and other things. If you don't absolutely love it, don't buy it, because you find yourself not using it. And I almost like wanted your validation for those glasses so I could keep them. But looking at the pictures of myself in them, I just don't think that aviator style suits me. It's all this sort of tiered shape. Like I said, I think it's better for more stronger faces, longer faces, you know, chiseled faces, not round faces. So I retain them. But if you love them, they were on sale because I bought them from Very online, and I think I bought them already at the discounted price. I think I bought them for £90, but when I was returning them, I looked and they were down to £50. So if you like them, they were on sale there. I don't know if they are still there, but if I find them and see that they're still there, I will link them below. And then you saw me instead getting the Quay Australia sunglasses. And I've heard them because I've seen Desi doing a collaboration and Crispy with Quay Australia, and I thought they are so funky, but I just didn't think we could get them here. And they have small selection of them on ASOS, and they are not expensive. These were, I think, 35 or 40 pounds. And as soon as they arrived, I love the mirrored sunglasses anyway. As soon as I put them on, I even posted on Instagram. This time I'm not asking you for your help because I'm definitely keeping them. And I am in love with these glasses. They are very well made. They are sort of trying to be aviators, but they have that cat eye look. They have like pink lenses, and they are mirrored, which I really love. They are well made, very light. You know, sometimes with the cheaper metal sunglasses they can be a bit bulky or heavy, uncomfortable. And also the colors, when you look through them, are really good. You know, some sunglasses are a bit too dark and you feel like you can't see anything. These ones are very good. So here they come. I know you probably will be seeing all sorts of here my ring light in it, but I love them. I think they are so funky. I'm in love. I must say, Paul hates them. Paul doesn't like them at all. He says, I hate those. I think he thinks of them because, you know, I don't know, was it in the 80s that all these mirrored sunglasses were in fashion, and I used to hate them then, but now I absolutely love them. And these are called Tell Me Why. So love them. There's one thing I don't like about it. It's got the flimsy, I mean, it's a good quality case, you know, it's stiff here, so you press it to take them out. But, you know, if you chuck them in your handbag and you have heavy things, I worry that they might break. But you can buy just, you know, one of those stiff big cases that I will keep it in. I don't like those flimsy cases. Okay, the latest obsession is summer tops, and I have obsessive personality. When I get into something, I like go crazy. And also I think I've been quite motivated because we've had wonderful weather since I've come back from New York. I think the weather's been gorgeous here. There was few days or maybe a week that was a bit dodgy, but it's beautiful and it's the temperature that I like for me 25 degrees, and I'm talking Celsius, I don't know, that is about 80, I would say, 80, maybe 79 in Fahrenheit, and a bit of breeze. That's perfect temperature for me, and that's what we've been lately having here. It's been gorgeous. So, and I don't buy clothes that much, but this year, I don't know if I was inspired by the shopping in New York as well, I've bought quite a lot of tops. I haven't bought any bottoms because I always have lots of jeans, and in the summer it's white jeans or white trousers, cropped, you know, long, ripped, because you can make an outfit with white jeans with anything. So I've been buying the tops. So, you know, Patty Boutik, the Amazon store that Melissa55 found for us. And I know a lot of you have been buying it now. Those tops are wonderful. So last Monday you saw me in that one shoulder with the knot, that bright royal blue top. I liked it so much that then I went and ordered 2 more. Then I ordered another one, and I have 2 more coming today. So I hope while I'm filming, or am I like stop filming till they come so I can still show them to you. I just love them. So easy to wear, really well made, great fabric, not expensive. I love them. But depending on the style of the top, you have to order different sizes, I feel, and that's what I wanted to show you and tell you. But first of all, I bought a couple of tops on ASOS. One of them is this camisole, which I love. I love this shape. I will get up in a minute to show you. And this is actually from Pull&Bear, but it is on ASOS, and I think that was even on sale. And I will link all this stuff if they are still there, because you know, when thing goes on sale, they go quite quickly. But if it's still there, I will link it for you. So it's like an off-white. It's not pearly, it's not like optic white. It's quite white. It's not cream, but slightly off-white, and it's like double layered. Okay, so I will have to crouch again. So you see, it's just like double layered, and I really like this neckline. That's what it looks like from the back. It is quite snug. This is size UK 12, which I think US is 8. And it is, I've got big boobs, so if you are like a true, if you had smaller boobs, you probably could go with the 10. Yeah, but I really like it. It's nice and summery. The only problem with these tops is, you know, at a certain age, because I'm not overweight, but these things, I hate them. I call them my armpit boobies. So, you know, I think that's just gravity, because when I go like this, you can't see it, but you know, these bits. The second top that I bought was this camisole, and you might have seen it yesterday on Instagram because I wore it to that barbecue, and I really love it. This is ASOS's own brand, and as you can see, it's like asymmetric. It's longer here with a little split. It has like a normal shoulder here and just like a spaghetti strap on this one, and this color is, I can't remember what it was called, pink or something like that. Love it. I think they did them in different colors. Again, I got size 12, but I think I could have 10. It's fine. It doesn't look too big, but you know, so I would say that this is nice generous size. Then I got this top, and you probably have seen it. I was wearing it on Friday. It's off shoulder, it's pleated, with long like bell sleeves, and it's quite see-through. So what I wear underneath is like a white boob tube, just like a tight boob tube that I just got on Amazon. But I really love this top. It's so pretty and summery, and that is from Lipsy. And this is the Jessica Wright collection. So, and I think I might have bought it on Next website because they sell some Lipsy. Okay, so now let's talk about the Patty Boutique. So I got another top, you know, the one on one shoulder that I had the blue one, but I bought it in black. And this I buy in medium. And it is quite snug here on your belly. It's quite generous at the top. So the medium is fine for me. Then I got this one, and that's exactly the same one that Melissa bought. And Melissa bought, I think, size small. I bought medium. Melissa is slimmer than me. But this top, as you can see, it's off the shoulder. I also have a photo on Instagram in it, and I might insert photos in the tops that I've got photos of. But this one is much longer, and it's gathered here on the side. And I would say that this one is more generous in size, so I probably could have done with small. There is, unless you want to wear it really stretched down as a long top, then the medium is fine. But if you gather it up, I feel like there is a bit too much fabric. And also I've got quite small shoulders, so I feel like I could have done small, but I love this one. Then I got this Batwing top, and again I went for medium because I thought, you know, it's so generous here, but this one actually is very, very tight here. So if you have any bumps, it will definitely show them. So even though you think this top is very generous, I would go size bigger than you think you need. So this is medium. I think I would be fine with large, because on a photo it shows that it, sorry, I have to crouch, that it should be off your shoulder. This is very wide boat neck on me. So if I got the large, it would be a bit more generous here and I could have it properly off the shoulder. So I must say that out of all of them, my favorite one is the one, the black one that I show you, and that royal blue that I have on with like a sleeve and then tied here off the shoulder. So I've ordered two more. I've ordered like a coral and aqua, I think. Or it could be turquoise, like that Batwing one, I don't know. But I love this the most because it looks a bit different. I just love that top. So I think I've ordered every color that they have. Now they have like an olive green as well and purple, which I don't think would be my color, so I didn't get those. So I'm waiting for them. They're gonna come today. So I might stop now and I wait a bit and I see if they come so I can show them to you. I might wear one even. But if they don't come in like another hour, I will come back and just wrap it up, because then you will never see this video today, because obviously I have to edit it now and upload it. So yeah, so I'm gonna go off now for a bit and do other stuff and see if those tops come, because I would like to show them all to you in this one video. Okay, so the tops arrived. So this is the coral one. See that one shoulder? So I have four now. I've got the bright blue, black, this one and this one. And I'm not sure about this one because I think he said it was turquoise. And I thought it would be like that Batwing one, and I prefer that sort of turquoise aqua colors, but to me this is more jade. Can you see? So I don't know, do you think that that color suits me? Hang on, let me get up. So this is the coral. Definitely love it. It's more like a pinky coral. It's not, it's got more pink to it than orange, you know, like coral would. And this is medium as well. And then this is, I think this one was called turquoise, but to me this is jade. Do you think that color suits me? It's quite nice actually. Also what I did, I ordered this one in large, just so I can tell you the difference. And really there is not much difference here in it. They are quite snug here, but there is more difference here. So like on this top, this bow will be longer because you will need to tie it a bit more, because so these tops seem to come bigger at the top but not much bigger here. Yes, so I love them. I would say that this style is my favorite. But that's it, I'm done with Patty Boutique for now because I've got enough. I've ordered so many, but I'm really happy with these. One last thing I wanted to address, when I've been posting lately my photos on Instagram, a lot of you said, oh, you've lost so much weight, what are you doing? I haven't lost any more weight. I've lost the weight through over like 1 year, and I've done a video on it, what it was. It was probably, I've always been like this or smaller till I gave up smoking. I put the weight on, then I started having the vapor, and I suppose that stopped me eating as much. And also I haven't been eating, I don't eat meat anymore and dairy. So that could have something to do with it, but I haven't lost more weight than what you saw me in my first lookbook, which would be, I don't know, 3 months ago. I haven't lost any more weight. I think what it might be is the way I take sometimes pictures. If you stand up and take it high up, it makes you look slimmer. when you see me from the front, Paul takes picture of me usually, instead of having the phone with level with my face, it's more level with the middle of me, and I think that might make you look a bit slimmer. I don't know, I think it's probably the way I take the picture, or Paul takes a picture of me. And also maybe because lately I've been wearing more fitted things, and you know, like they say, sometimes we cover ourselves up with bigger things because we want to hide things, and things like that sometimes make us look bigger. So when you wear something more figure hugging, it shows all like your waist and everything, and sometimes that can make you actually look slimmer than covering yourself with bigger things. So that's why I think I haven't lost any more weight. I'm not on any miracle diet or anything. I just eat mostly plant-based diet. So that's it. Okay, I think I've been here for so long, but you know, it's my Monday video, you are all used to it. But yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, I will announce the winner of giveaway next Monday, and I probably will see you this week again, you know, I always do. So till then, bye bye.